gonna go through this all day long. I'm never eating again.
On a bad day, Monica's in the bed 22 of 24 hours. Not very functional at all. According to her, she has SRED, sleep-related eating disorder. It makes her get up at night and eat when she doesn't realize that she's doing it. We have a sign on our refrigerator that says, no Xanax after a certain time at night because it causes night eating. Some of the things that we've done to stop her were to actually chain her to her bed. It gives her enough space to go to the restroom at night, but not to get into anything else. We've also locked up all of the cabinets. Here's a lock on the fridge. I have the key. I sleep with the key. People look at my daughter and think that she has an eating disorder, and it's not that. She eats because you have to eat to live, and then she is in a great deal of pain. Paramedics have been to my house several times. In the last 5 or 6 years, Monica has gone to the hospital 10 times for severe pain in her stomach.
It hurts so bad, like stomach is stabbing me.
6 years ago, she was pretty healthy looking, rosy complexion. Now she looks like a concentration camp victim. Her eyes are sunken in, her skin is sallow, her legs are bone and flesh. She's pretty scary looking. She looks like she's dying because she is dying.
Monica's friend, Breanna, says Monica and her mother think they have a good relationship. She says it's not good at all. She says their relationship is toxic on so many levels.
In the 6 years that I've been friends with Monica, I've never seen her eat a solid piece of food. She looks like a skeleton. She has no meat on her bones, and she looks very frail and pale. Monica and her mother believe they have a really good relationship. I believe that it's very toxic.
My relationship with Monica is good, and we're very close.
Monica relies on her mom for everything.
I have to help her as much as I can, washing her hair, getting her a drink, bringing her her pills or any other kind of medication, rub her tummy. I don't feel any bubbles, though, do you?
Anything that she wants, she can definitely get it from her mom.
Monica's 100% dependent on me.
Stephanie has given Monica her credit card information so Monica can order whatever she wants online, and a lot of those things are the laxatives or things that are not good for her health.
Monica is mostly financially dependent on me. She lives with me, and I pay the rent, the car insurance, whatever it is she needs.
Because Stephanie can't say no to Monica, it's speeding up the process of Monica dying. I believe Monica has a mental block when it comes to food because she thinks all food is poison and calls it toxins in her body.
Food is Monica's enemy. It's heartbreaking when she asks, Mom, I'm so hungry. Can I have something to eat? We try to find something safe, but it doesn't work, and she gets sick. The longest that I know that she's gone without food is 15 days. She collapsed and ended up in the hospital for 5 days. Her potassium was below 1, and she was on IV potassium drips for days trying to get it back to a level where she could be released and not have to worry about her heart.
I have Lyme disease. It's given me a lot of complications in my life. I could eat about 5 or 6 things, and that was fine. That sustained my life. I was happy. And then when I got C-diff, all of that went away. I couldn't eat one food. Nothing. I'm allergic to everything. My gut hurts like you can't imagine, and then I have to spend the whole day going to the bathroom. I can't eat anything. She's seen it. She's my caretaker. She'll usually warm me up a little bit of broth and put a bunch of salt in it, and I'll have a couple sips, and I mean a cup. Sometimes when I take certain medicines, they have side effects that make you hungry, and then that's a downfall. Never in my whole life have I ever taken medicine to go to sleep all day. I mean, I have a 0 quality of life, but it's the only thing that I know to do to get away from the pain for a couple hours. It's too much on your body, it's too much on your heart and your soul. I've lost the majority of my friendships. I'm bedridden. I don't see the outside world. I haven't been outside for a year until I came here. My biggest fear is being like this forever until I die. I want to look like I did when I ran marathons and when I weighed 135 pounds and I looked normal and healthy and had an ass and had boobs and looked like a woman. I feel like a 12-year-old boy. There's nothing sexy about me. I feel disgusting. People look at me and think I have an eating disorder. I don't have a sorry. I don't have an eating disorder. I can't eat.
I have Monica's 2-year-old son that I'm taking care of. He's a lovely child, but he is 2 years old. He takes a lot of time and effort all day long.
I know Monica's relationship with her son is strained because she's not able to care for him.
She's not able to change his diaper or to pick him up and put him to bed or pick him up off the floor when she's really sick. She's just weak, very weak. But she's a very good mother. When she's feeling better, she gives him all the time she can. She loves him very much. It's not her mothering that is bad, it's her physicality that prevents her from being the person she wants to be for her son. I worry that he needs a younger person to be raising him because he's getting more and more active and he can outrun me in a whip stitch. And I want her to get well so she can do this, and that's what she wants too.
I want to be with my son and I want to be normal. I'm not a bad mom. I'm just sick. I love him to death. I'd do anything for him. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm fighting. Or else I would have given up ages ago.
I also worry that if she dies as he gets older and looks at photos and sees how sickly his mom was, that he's gonna look around and say, why didn't anyone help her? I think that Monica does have risky behavior. Monica always wants to have massages, so anyone who would be willing to give her a massage, she would say yes to. Well, Monica went to a hotel with a guy she met on social media. When I found out about it, I went to the hotel myself. I walked in and saw her, and she was in the bathroom, not fully dressed. I told him that we were leaving. When Monica feels that desperate, she wants someone to be there. It doesn't matter if she knows them or found them online. When I'm caring for Monica, she wants me to hold up foods, whether it be a can of fruit, a box of noodles, anything. She wants me to physically hold up that item to her stomach, and if she hears her stomach gurgling or making some noise, she believes she's allergic to it. She says, I can't have that. But yet if she holds up her cigarettes to her stomach, she believes she's not allergic to that.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.